Hi everyone, and welcome to the daily scopes for the 2nd of August, and there's a lot going on today, so let's just jump right in. So Mars makes a conjunction to Uranus that entered on the 31st of July at 10:32 a.m. and it lasts until the 3rd of August at 3:25 p.m. and strongest around today 12:53 a.m. So yeah, Mars conjunct Uranus adds outbursts due to impatience to the day. Trying to get your own way can cause conflicts in relationships. You and others can become bossy, impatient, at worst violent with words or actions under this influence. There can be a desire to be independent and do what you want, act abrupt, Sexual creation energy can also be strong today, so there can be more consensual lovemaking, sex in general, and hookups than normal, especially those with strong 1st, 8th house and 12th house energy. There can also be an increase in the interest in technology, exercise, science, spirituality, wanting to give to charity or help those who are less fortunate than you. Some of you may have revolutionary visions or innovative ideas that, if work, can change your life for the better in the long run during this time. Negatively, this need to stand out can cause hot-headedness, outbursts that can even make a 2-year-old look embarrassed, and this can just add tensions into relationships. Also, just be careful what you're doing, because absent-mindedness can cause sort of like accidents and things to happen today. Also, Venus makes a sextile to the moon's north node that entered on the 1st of August and will last until the 3rd of August at 3:25 a.m. and strongest today around 8:53 a.m. So again, this adds the energy of wanting to socialise more, meeting new people, feeling more romantic and creative. But with that Uranus energy going on, just be careful, because this can quickly change to arguments at the worst end. Best use of this energy of Venus sextile North Node is using your strength to manage your weaknesses. It's an opportunity to do self-evaluation in a compassionate way, calling yourself out on your own bullcrap and self-destructive habits with love, supports following a new path, networking, getting help from others to reach your goals, or tapping into your own resources and creative energy to find a new direction in life. So yeah, feeling more in tune with your destiny, deciding to create your own fate. And it's also a chance, this energy gives you a chance to repair any damage in the most intimate relationships, especially your own connection with yourself. Today, the subtle energy of the sun making a C-square to Neptune, what entered on the 1st of August and lasts until the 3rd of August at 11:53 a.m. Strongest today on the 2nd of August at around 11:15 a.m. So this is a sort of energy. It's best used to work on any creative project that requires your imagination to run wild, such as writing about science fiction or fantasy, or writing about anime or anything else. You and others can feel more in tune with yourself, music and nature and life right now. Negatively, you can become unsure about who you really are and wish to escape any emotions that come up right now. So, again, you can escape into intoxicating substances, porn, or any other distraction right now. The part of you that wants to act and your feminine energy, and the part of you that wants to look after your own needs, can be at odds today. So there can be a lot of changing moods that can leave you confused, as other people can swing from not funny, but yeah, depression to happiness, high to low very quickly during this transit. There can also be questionings of faith, of life, your own gender or sexual expression right now. So it adds that kind of question mark sort of energy to the day. Venus also makes a sextile to Uranus as well, so there can be an increase in short distance travel, coming up with ingenious money making ideas, gaining interest in unusual alternative art, music, people, personal expression, going after your best life as well. So It's one of those days when you can just be conflicted with your energy. Some of you may use this transit to communicate more via dating apps or in person. It's a great energy for scientists or those in technology to produce a new app or work on code. Again, another transit that just amplifies the need for random hookups and socializing. So everything what I said about Mars conjuncting Uranus is doubled with this Venus sextile Uranus energy as well. So there's a lot going on with Uranus today. You can come up with ingenious money making ideas, in general gaining the interest, wanting to break routine, being more interested in alternative art, music, people and personal expression. The best use of this Venus sextile Uranus energy is to look into any old thought, toxic relationship or self-destructive patterns that you're ready to start or continue the work of letting go of. Also on the 2nd of August, I told you there's a lot going on. So Mercury Quincunx Pluto increases clear judgment and thinking, perfect for all types of persuasive content and conversations. Extremist opinions though can cause arguments. Your intellect can be sharp during this transit, giving you the ability to overcome any obstacles and quickly pick up new ideas and influence other people's decision making process. So use this power wisely. So yeah, content creators can use this energy to produce content that explores coercion techniques, paranoia, extremist beliefs from all angles, how people come to form them, and if you don't have extremist views, can come to understand them. And if you do experience these kind of extremist, kind of divisive, kind of thought patterns and behaviours, how you can overcome them. Perfect for writers to focus on articles or stories that need their readers to suspend disbelief, such as supernatural, fantasy or other ethereal type of writing. Negatively, people can become more extreme and intolerant in their speech and behaviours, which can cause problems in their work and social and personal relationships. As I mentioned earlier, people may be more manipulative, using intimidation and force others to act against their real needs and wishes. So be careful that you don't do that, nor allow others to do things you don't want to do. There can also be a lot of paranoid, crafty and sly behaviour. Positively, this is a good time to speak your mind and say it as it is. There can also be issues with technological devices meeting deadlines and expectations. It is best to avoid any psychic or spiritual work if you feel ungrounded, or any form of occult experimentation. A preoccupation with sex and hookups can cause anxiety and lower performance at work. There can also be general issues with health and finances. The best use of this energy of Mercury Quincunx Pluto is to do some self-reflection and do any other tasks or training to improve your intellectual and reasonable, rational, critical thinking skills, as well as your focus and discipline. So yeah, that was the daily scopes for the 2nd of August. See you tomorrow.